Hey guys, welcome to Gwash Universe. I'm your host, Gwash, and the Super Bowl just hit this past weekend, and it's a lot of good trailers that just dropped. So I had to weigh in on it, right? Right? Okay. Well, first of all, I had to weigh in, but I apologize in advance because I've been a little bit under the weather, so that's why I didn't put up a video talking about the trailers and everything. So I just want to apologize in advance for me looking like a zombie in this video, but I assure you that my healing factor is working just fine. So in fact, I'll be 100% by the end of this video. But anyway, I just wrote down a couple of thoughts. I just want to weigh in on everything, real quick on what happened during the Super Bowl. So I wrote some notes. But yeah, first, I want to talk about Deadpool. Now, I know I've been radio silent on, Deadpool. I haven't said anything about it on my channel, but make no mistake, I'm extremely excited to see Deadpool. And it's going to be released in a couple of days. So, everything from the marketing campaign to the trailers, this movie just looks so good. And, I've been a little nervous, because it is 20th Century Fox. And, for those of you who know me, you know how I feel about, 20th Century Fox and, what they've done with my X-Men. What they've done with my X-Men over the last 15 years. And even Deadpool himself, from zipping his mouth shut in X-Men Origins Wolverine. So I've been nervous of, when 20th Century Fox, makes a film. Plus, Fantastic Four that just came out. And so I've been kind of nervous, but thank goodness that, the early reviews for Deadpool have been extremely positive. And the movie, from what I hear, when the critics say that, the movie is A+. It's one of the truest translations from a comic book to screen to date. And we've had a lot, I'm talking about since Iron Man, with Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. to the Dark Knight trilogy. So that's saying a lot, if the critics are saying that it's, one of the best. And I just think the marketing campaign, everything from the 12 Days of Christmas, marketing ads to the testicular cancer. That's a touchy subject, so I don't know how they got away with that one, but it worked somehow, You can look it up on YouTube somewhere. I'm sure it's it's playing on YouTube. But I just think it's funny, that Fox, they are really trying to drive home how, hardcore this movie is. Every time I look at one of the Deadpool trailers, in every one of their trailers, they always have the DMX song. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. I'm like, okay, now who thought of this? I mean, the marketing people, were they sitting around in a room, and we're like, okay, look, this is what we need to do. We need to make the audience believe that this is the hardest rated R superhero film ever. So what we need to do is we need to find the deepest, hardest rap song from the 90s and just throw it in there. And it's like every time that trailer, in all of the trailers, every time, that song comes on, it's like, that just takes me out of it. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. It's just funny, I don't know, it's just funny to me, man. It's not taking me out of, the experience of, I still want to go see the movie, but I'm like, come on, Fox. Alright, a DMX song, But anyway, I guess that it worked, because okay, Fox, you want to give it to me? You will give it to me. Maybe you better make a good movie. So that's how I feel about that. But I'm excited for it. I'm really happy for Ryan Reynolds. The reason I say that is because I know how passionate he was about getting this film made. He said he spent the last 11 years, trying to get the film made. And I know how it is when you're trying to create something and you're having friction and you really want something done, and just to have it, finished to completion, that's a real big thing. And not only that, but it to be well received, and judging by what the critics are saying, it's going to be really good. So I'm excited for that one. So let's see what else. Independence Day, the trailer dropped during the Super Bowl. And what can I say? it's Independence Day. You know, it was cute with the, you know, the F-16s, you know, flying over the stadium and all, you know, and it's good to see my main man, you know, Jeff Goldblum. You know, it's good to see him back. But I don't know. I just think Independence Day for me is just missing something. I don't know what it is. Will Smith. I mean, come on, man. I mean, how you gonna do Independence Day without Will Smith, man? I mean, I guess his son is supposed to be, you know, the new Captain Hiller or whatever, or I don't know if he's a captain, but the new Hiller or whatever. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, what's Independence Day without Will Smith, man? You know. But I'm glad Jeff Goldblum is back. You know, Bill Pullman is back. You know, so that's all I gotta say about that. But I want to see it, you know, just to see how they do with it, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on there. What else? Oh, Civil War, baby. Civil War. Now that one, you know, they asked the question, whose side are you on? I'm on whatever side the Black Panther is on. And my main man, Tony Stark. Now, come on now. Now, look, this in the trailer, this is getting serious, man. I mean, Bucky Barnes actually took a shot, center mask at Tony Stark's head. I mean, he's straight up almost committing murder. Come on, man. You can't do that now. You can't. I mean, it's one thing to have an argument, maybe punch each other around and then move on. But I mean, this guy tried to actually kill him. And with that scene where he had the gauntlet around his hand and it turned into the Iron Hand and he stopped the bullet and he had that look on his face like, this mother F just tried to shoot me in the head. I had the same look. I was like, yes, Tony, he's trying to kill you, man. I'm like, come on. You can't be doing that, man. No, you can't do that. So I'm like, now look, Cap, now look, I mean, your boy Bucky Barnes tried to kill Tony Stark. I mean, I know that's your friend and everything, but somebody should be stepping up. You know, somebody should step up and say, look, okay, this is, you know, we can't, you know, it's good to have an argument, you know, maybe even throw a few punches, you know, we're all super guys or whatever, but actually to the point of murder, I'm like, come on. So I'm on Team Stark. Team Stark, Team Black Widow, Team Black Panther, Team Rhodes. Oh, poor War Machine. In the trailer, he's laid out. So I'm like, you know, bloody nose, whatever, you know. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's going to die. I don't know if he's just hurt. So we'll see how that turns out. But that trailer was phenomenal. I'm a little nervous, man. I don't want anybody to die, you know, but I don't know, but come on, Black Panther. I saw that scratch mark in Captain America's shield. It's time for you to get in. But so anyway, that was cool. What else? Oh, Jason Bourne. Now I was surprised by that one. That looks like that's gonna be good. You know, that looks really good. I'm excited about seeing that film. I actually like the last one too, the one with Jeremy Renner and Rachel Weisz. I actually like that film also. And you know, in the age of you know these films crossing over and you know TV shows crossing over, that I wouldn't mind seeing a Bourne crossover with the Jeremy Renner character. I think his name was Cross in that film or whatever. So that would be cool. And I know it's in the same universe. You know, they aren't gonna not universe, but it's in the same reality, so it's not out of the realm of impossibility. So hopefully something like that happens. But this Bourne, now Jason Bourne, I think it's just going to be called Jason Bourne. It looks good, man, and that one punch, I'm like, come on, man. He didn't know, not even a rope-a-dope, just a one punch a dope. That was just funny. Just one punch and he just went out. So that was cool. So I'm excited about that, and also to see Julia Stiles' character back. She's been in all of them, from the very first one. So just the scenes that they put together, it was really, really, really cool. Lastly, I had to talk about it. X-Men Apocalypse. 20th Century Fox, man. What can I say, man? I mean, if you know me, I've been disappointed for the last 15 years with the X films. The less said about it, the better. But I gotta admit, I'm sipping the orange juice. I'm not drinking it, but I'm sipping it just a little bit. You know, that scene where, you know, the car splits in half and Psylocke comes out, and well, she flips down and the camera's like right in front of her face and her hair is flap in the air. I'm sipping the orange juice, but you know, the Jennifer Lawrence thing, that just took me out of it. I mean, she's great as, you know, Katniss Everdeen in, you know, the Hunger Games. But here it's just like seeing her leading the X-Men, leading Mystique, not even Mystique. Jennifer Lawrence is leading the X-Men. Come on. But anyway, I'm not gonna go off into a rant. But anyway, I mean, it looks good. I mean, the visuals look, you know, good and everything. So yeah, there's that. Oh, the Batman vs Superman fly to was it Turkish Airlines, fly to Gotham and, you know, fly to Metropolis. Okay, I'll be flying to Metropolis. I won't be flying to Gotham. You go to Gotham, you get killed. You know, that's a no-brainer. So so that was nice. That was a nice little you know, marketing campaign. Is Turkish Airlines a real airline? So I don't know. Somebody, you can leave a comment in the comments area and you know, give me that information. But it was a cool trailer, or commercial / trailer ad, and then at the end you just had them walking face to face. You know, just that ended the trailers. They just them walking face to face, looking at each other. So that was funny. But so yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for coming back to my channel. So it's a lot of great things that's coming down the pipe as far as, you know, genre, you know, films are concerned. I'm really excited about it. Even X-Men, I'm excited. I know I sound kind of negative about it. I'm excited about seeing that. You know, I'm excited about seeing it. You know, it's still my X-Men. You know, I still love the X-Men. So I'm still going to see that. And everything that I mentioned here. So that's it. So please, you know, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for visiting the channel and continuing to watch my videos. Feel free to leave anything you want to add into the comments. And that's it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.